Annihilape is the brand new Primeape evolution that is taking the stage by storm. I feel like every other team I see in the ladder is running Annihilape, and for good reason. It is a wild Pokemon, it's strong, and it is so cool. I mean, it's my personal favorite evolution from a previous generation. It even beats out the Bisharp evolution King Gambit for me. But I had this crazy idea now that Primeape evolved, and I don't know where I got this idea, but it just came into my head like magic. What if we build a team around Primeape? I mean, Primeape does have really mediocre stats for sure, but now that it evolves, it can take advantage of the item Eviolite. So for my first ever team, I decided, you know what, we're going with a gimmick, we're going with Primeape. Before I break this team down to you guys and give you the rental code, I want to go ahead and let you know that all the music you hear in today's video, it was provided by our sponsor, Give Heart Records, which is actually owned by my best friend, Nate Wants to Battle. What's really cool about the music you're hearing is that it's all DMCA free, so if you're a content creator and you want to use it in your own videos or in your own streams, you can without fear of copyright strike. And even if you're not a content creator and you just want some vibey music to jam out to that has no lyrics in it, this is for you. So you can go ahead and scan the QR code on your screen or go down to the link in the description down below, pick up some tracks, and feel free to use them in all your content. Obviously, the only thing you can't do is just completely re-upload them without them being the background of something, but besides that, you're free to go. We're gonna go ahead and start with Primeape, the star of this team, rocking Drain Punch, Rage Fist, Encore, Protect, holding the Eviolite, and having the ability Anger Point. Now, this is why I'm running Primeape, is because of Anger Point. If Primeape is ever crit, it gains +6 attack, and that's just insane when you have access to Drain Punch recovery. We are running the Steel Terra type, which is completely defensive. Now, the random thought that came into my head, totally not suggested by anyone, was to run a Ghost Terra type. That way you can go ahead and still have Shadow Punch Stab that Annihilape has. However, for me, it felt like just running a defensive type that resists Primeape's original weaknesses was just going to be a better choice. We're also running Encore and Protect, which is uncommon on Annihilape. Obviously, we normally see Choice Scarf, Final Gambit, or a Bulk Up set. I didn't want to run Bulk Up on this because it felt like it took too long. Even though we have Eviolite, because we have so much less HP than Annihilape, we really aren't crazy bulky. And Encore has actually come in clutch a couple times. If I'm leading against the Murkrow, I can just Encore them turn one, let them lock themselves into Tailwind, while my Meowscarada will set up a Trick Room. Speaking of which, let's jump over to Primeape's partner, Meowscarada. Holding the Focus Sash with Overgrow, we have Taunt, Trick Room, Sucker Punch, and Flower Trick. So a little bit of a crazy set. Taunt is here in case, once again, maybe we don't want to go for Trick Room depending on who's paired with the Murkrow lead, or if there's some reason Taunt has come in clutch a few times. Trick Room is also really there for opposing Trick Room teams. If I see a team that's running like Torkoal along with a Trick Room setter, I want to go ahead and just be able to reverse that right at the start. I learned that the only way to stop a Furgraf from setting up Trick Room is just to set up Trick Room yourself and just reverse their Trick Room. So that's kind of the plan here with Meowscarada. But of course, Meowscarada's most important job is access to the move Flower Trick, which always crits. Now, it is a stronger move than a move like Icy Wind, so you could build a Primeape team perhaps paired with someone that uses Icy Wind. However, for me, Meowscarada also offered some more utility in Trick Room and Taunt, and also just being able to have access to Priority Sucker Punch is still really great. This thing is still fully attack invested besides Jolly Nature. Primeape takes about 30% from that crit. However, if turn one goes the Dream Way, where we Flower Trick our Steel type Primeape, it does 30%, and then we Drain Punch something, we gain all that HP back, so we don't really care about the 30%. Meowscarada is also running the Grass Terra type. I very rarely have to click that though. We'll hop over to Flamigo here, who's running a Choice Scarf, Brave Bird, Close Combat, Liquidation, Pounce with the Flying Terra type. Has the ability Co-Star. I'm pretty sure you guys know where this is going. Once your Primeape has +6, if Meowscarada goes down, which it usually does, we can just send in Flamigo, get that +6, and we're Choice Scarf. So as long as the opponent doesn't have a Tailwind up, we can just come in and KO something pretty much for free. As far as the move choice goes, Flamigo doesn't have the widest move pool, and Pounce is an interesting move that lowers your opponent's speed. So I've found myself in some really niche situations where I'm not using Flamigo to shine, I'm just using it to come in Choice Scarf, make something slower than Primeape on that turn, and then Primeape can go ahead and Drain Punch it or Shadow Punch it if it needs to. And now let's go over the rest of the supporting cast. We have Mousehold with Friend Guard. Normally we see a lot of Technician users. For this team, we're absolutely running Friend Guard with After You, Follow Me, Population Bomb, and Thunder Wave. Pretty much a completely supportive set. Something to note, that Population Bomb into Primeape to bump Rage Fist and damage is totally a valid play once I have Steel Terra type. More importantly though, I do find myself using After You, and how fast Mousehold is, being able to get Primeape to just go right away afterwards is really, really nice. Normal Terra type on this one, however, I could see the potential for going for Ghost Terra type here, just so that it survives and fires off Thunder Waves if we're reading a fighting type move. But for now, just extra damage in case Mousehold has to take out an enemy Pokemon. Then of course, we got everyone's favorite bird, Murkrow. We're rocking the Mental Herb because the Eviolite is already on Primeape. We've got Tailwind, Taunt, Haze, and Foul Play. Very standard set. We have the Dark Terra type, and Mental Herb is really here just to make sure that I can't get taunted turn one, because that could happen if I lose a speed tie against an opposing Murkrow. Murkrow, totally possible. So for me, ideally, if it's Murkrow versus Murkrow, I actually like to go for the taunt on the opposing Murkrow because they don't run Mental Herb, they run Eviolite, and then hopefully on the following turn, I get the Tailwind off. But that's only if my opponent wasn't like leading Goldengo, because this Murkrow cannot take a hit. And finally, I decided to add Rotom Heat to this. Overheat, Thunderbolt, Volt Switch, Trick with Choice Specs. I really liked this set on the last team we used, so I just went yoink, copy that homework, didn't change a darn thing, and here we have a nice support Pokemon. Being able to go Electric Terra type, pure Electric with Levitate feels really strong. Tricking Pokemon that can't hit flying type Pokemon, considering we have a Levitate user and then 2 flying types, seems really good. And then just the specs damage from Overheat, being able to one-shot Goldengos, I really feel like every team needs a way to do that. And even though Primeape can do that after it gets the +6, it doesn't do it before then, and I can't Drain Punch the Goldengo. So that makes me a little sad because I need that recovery reliability. Of course, the rental code is down in the description below if you want to give this team a shot. Be warned though, it is just a gimmicky team, but let's have some fun battles today. All right, here we go. First battle of the day. Well, actually, to be fair, the last battle you guys didn't see. I got the flame glitch where my screen was just all fire, so it was unshowable. Unfortunate. But here we go. Hydreigon, Cerulege, Tauros, Amoonguss, Murkrow, and Gardevoir. So let's go ahead, and I'm just gonna lead. I want to get this gimmick off. All right. Look, and we see that my opponent is running a Tauros, which I'm pretty sure is another Pokemon that gets Anger Point. And I wonder if this is just an Anger Point face-off. It very well could be. We see that my opponent has access to speed control in multiple forms. We see multiple Tailwind users, and we see a Trick Room user. I'm not going to bring my Tailwind. I think my speed control has to be Trick Room for sure, if I do anything. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and bring the Maushold, because it doesn't one-shot the Hydreigon, not without Technician. Let's bring Copycat for sure. And honestly, maybe Maushold is still the play. We have a Spore user, huh? I kind of want, we have our Taunt user. I'm bringing Easy Bake. We're going with Easy Bake the Rotom, baby. Oh, and check this out. I may have no back, but I do have a new picture. No more shame for me. Yo, this guy's got shades. Okay, Murkrow and Tauros. Okay, I don't know what the strat is here. It makes me very nervous. Does Murkrow get some sort of critting move? But no, because Tauros has the Intimidate. Okay, interesting. Wow. We are going to, I kind of want to Encore the Murkrow right away, but I think we can just Drain Punch and Flower Trick. Yeah, I don't see a reason not to. I could Trick Room here. Trick Room's kind of strong if we predict the Tailwind, which I kind of really do predict the Tailwind, but I want to get the crit. I want to get the crits off. Let's get the crits off. All right, the Tauros is actually going to get withdrawn. And we're going to see Amoonguss come in, who's going to very easily, I mean, incredibly so, eat our Drain Punch, unfortunately. I mean, I'll be at +6, don't get me wrong, but a Shadow Punch would have been nice to go for there. Absolutely. We're gonna Terra Steel turn 1, once again, so that we resist the Flower Trick, part of the whole shtick. We're gonna see Tailwind come through. I'm glad I didn't Trick Room, because then this Amoonguss would be able to Spore for free. I mean, to be fair, under Tailwind, it might Spore for free anyway. Interesting to note how the crit, like, text doesn't actually come up, just Anger Point does, but we're here for it. Drain Punch is a 2-hit KO. You love to see it. Now the question becomes, is Primeape the primary target? I want to say yes. Ooh, Rocky Helmet. Okay, so I'm going to Protect, and I am going to Taunt the Amoonguss, because I think that you're going to want, you can't Spore, you cannot Spore my Meowscarada. I think that you're going to try to Spore the Primeape. So let's go ahead and Taunt the Sporing Amoonguss. That way my Primeape can kind of have some fun. And this is exactly the situations in which I find myself where Protect is so important. Well then, oh, Haze me, father, haze me. Oh no, foul play. So you're not running Haze. If you were running Haze, you use Haze right there. I think he just read my Protect, which was incredible. I almost think, I forgot about Foul Play. Foul Play will probably one-shot my Primeape, huh? So what do I do here? Because I'm not faster. Tailwind has 2 more turns. I don't want to just let my Primeape go down. That feels pointless, and it definitely feints to a Foul Play. All right, I forgot about that. I should not go for that trick when there's a Murkrow on the board, ever. Good to know. We're gonna swap in Rotom here, and I still think going for the Taunt on the Amoonguss is the right play. Amoonguss might swap out. We'll see. We'll also learn if Amoonguss does swap out, we learn that Primeape is faster even under Tailwind, which is totally possible because Amoonguss is crazy slow. But Murkrow is definitely faster than me. Okay, we're gonna see a foul play into the Rotom, not gonna do much at all. We are going to taunt the Amoonguss. And let's see, you go for Sludge Bomb? Do you have a Sludge Bomb on you? You know, for Clear Smog. Ooh, super effective Clear Smog, very good. Very, very good. I would say here, let's go for the Thunderbolt into the Murkrow. And I almost want to click Trick Room here. Because the Amoonguss is taunted, I really want to click Trick Room. Maybe I can Sucker Punch the Amoonguss. Amoonguss might swap out here. But if it goes for another Clear Smog, ooh, withdraws the Murkrow. Okay. We are going to get a Thunderbolt off on Tauros, which I think is fine. This is a Water-type Tauros, yeah? The Intimidate on the Sucker Punch, though, I am now minus... Well, no, I'm only -1 because Clear Smog got rid of those stat changes. But -1 is enough to make sure this Amoonguss survives. I get hit by the Rocky Helmet. Thunderbolt, though, very easily not one-shotting Tauros at all. Why would you ever think that? Why would you ever even perceive the notion that you could one-shot a Tauros, even if it's super effective specs? How bulky is that thing? What is going on? What is going on? The opposing Tailwind is going to peter out, which is kind of all I've been waiting for. I can't really get Primeape back up to +6 again, which is unfortunate. So we'll go out into Flamigo here. There's a lot of things we can do. We're now at -1 attack, which is awesome for me. And I think that we can just, I think Thunderbolting the Amoonguss will probably take it out. And I'm going to Brave Bird the Tauros because we'll take no recoil. We should absolutely be faster. We'll one-shot it. Down goes Tauros. We're gonna take negligible damage. Negligible damage. And then we can get a, hopefully, fat Thunderbolt off. It survives on 4. 4. All right, we're gonna get rid of our -1 attack, which is great. Thank you so much, Amoonguss. You're stellar today. Amoonguss does shake off the taunt, but I think the only Pokemon left in the back, right, is just Murkrow, or does he have 2 more in the back? Oh, you have Hydreigon. Right. That's very cool and good for you. Very cool and good for you. Okay, I think I have to double into that slot. Amoonguss is just not a threat right now. I don't want the Murkrow coming out and setting out a free Tailwind without this thing taking a ton of damage. So I can't swap. I think maybe our win con is actually swapping into Primeape here. I think it is. I think we swap into Primeape just because I want my amigo, my Flamigo, my copycat, to come back in and be able to click Close Combat, right? Close Combat's at least neutral against Murkrow, and it's super effective against Hydreigon. Oh, we're gonna see a Terrestrialization of Hydreigon though. Probably Fire. We are gonna see Fire. The only great thing about this is that it's gaining no extra stab that's good against Rotom, and our Thunderbolt is now neutral. Like I said, Rage Powder from Amoonguss is obviously gonna come out, and swapping into my Steel. Why did the taunt have to end? What? Wow, my opponent's turns were just perfect. They were so good. We're gonna see a Draco Meteor. Oh! Well. The shoe is on the other toe now, isn't it? We're gonna see Life Orb Hydreigon here. Interesting. Obviously, Tailwind is coming out from Murkrow, right? Obviously. The threat on the board is Hydreigon. So, what do? It is at -2. Oh, we could see a Haze as well. I think we could see a Haze as well. That's strong. I think Tailwind is stronger, and I think my opponent goes for Tailwind. That makes me want to click Thunderbolt on the Murkrow to make sure my opponent can't Haze. Because if the Hydreigon is -2, I think Rotom can eventually win that. So let's go. Or you know what we can do? Let's Thunderbolt. No. We're Thunderbolting the Murkrow. We're sticking with our gut. And I think that I just Drain Punch the Hydreigon on the off chance he doesn't Draco Meteor me or he misses me or something. So we're going to see a Haze right away. Okay, I'm actually... Oh, that is the better play because you can always Tailwind next turn. That's true. We're going to see a Drain Punch. I am faster, which I did not expect. I did not expect to be faster, but you know what? We'll take that damage. A Thunderbolt. A Murkrow's gone. No Tailwind. Okay, wait, this Hydreigon is built bulky. I can respect it, especially because it's really helping me out here. Draco Meteor into the Rotom. Now that you're not at -2, it will take me out. However, now you are stuck at -2 because I targeted down the Murkrow. Without a Tailwind, honestly, my Flamigo can just come in and win the game, which is the whole reason I swapped it out in the first place. So we got our +6 off. We forgot about Haze. More importantly, we forgot about Foul Play, which is terrifying. And now we can just go for a super effective liquidation and a nice Drain Punch here, although Encore is probably the correct play. Encore definitely wins the game because we lock him into Draco Meteor, and my Primeape can handle a -2 Draco Meteor from the range that it's at. But Liquidation wins us the game even faster. So that's gonna be it for game 1. Victory on the table. Let's hop into game 2. All right, battle number 2, we see Hydreigon, Garchomp, Goldengo, Amoonguss, Murkrow, and of course, Maushold. So super common, super strong team. The Murkrow is unfortunately terrifying. So what do? We lead with Rotom. New strats were evolving on the fly. Call me Blue Lock. We're gonna Awaken. Let's go for the Rotom. Lead because it hits the Murkrow, Amoonguss, Goldengo. Half the team gets hit. Beautiful. Then we have Maushold here, which is a little bit of a spooky. I think I actually lead Murkrow or I lead Primeape. I'm gonna lead Primeape. I'm gonna bring Wonderlanda in the back because I can Volt Switch into the Murkrow if that's my fear. Bring it down to a point where it's hopefully just gone. And if it's Eviolite, I think we still knock it out. And then we can go into Wonderlanda and continue our strat. Based on the rest of the team, I think that having access to Tailwind will be extremely important. However, I don't like Amoonguss, so I am bringing Copycat, our Flamigo. All right, my opponent is gonna lead with a Hydreigon and a Murkrow, while I lead with the Primeape. This feels very good for me. I think I can do exactly what I want to do. I'm gonna Volt Switch. I almost think I protect here. I think I do protect. I'm gonna protect Primeape and Volt Switch on Rotom. Primeape, go ahead and put them shields up like it's Pokemon Go. What do we see next? We're gonna see Tailwind from the Murkrow. Very, very obvious, very astute, really strong play, I'm not gonna lie. Draco Meteor into the Rotom. Oh, that's Specs. That is absolutely choice Specs, bro. Ain't no question in my mind is that Specs. Not a doubt in my mind. Rotom's gonna come back with its 10 HP, which actually I love. I really wish I had my Tailwind user now, but it's okay. Let's go Meowscarada. I almost think I have to set up Trick Room because the Tailwind's up. I think that might be the play. As much as I want to Flower Trick and just have a really good time, let's see what my opponent sends out before we make any commitments. Is it Goldengo? It is a Maushold. Okay. So Meowscarada is basically dead, is what I'm seeing here, right? Because Maushold is going to be able to just go for the Population Bomb. We could sack off the Rotom. We could sack off the Rotom and Drain Punch the Maushold. And I think that is the correct play. I'm going to go ahead and do that. I want to save my Focus Sash, and I don't see Draco Meteor -2 one-shotting my Terra Steel Primeape. So I think this is the right play. Do not Terra Ghost. Do not Terra Ghost in front of me. I'm the saddest penguin in all the land. I am the sad. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. Yes, I could have Sucker Punched. Of course I could have Sucker Punched. But did I choose to Sucker Punch? No. No, I did not. And here's the reason why. I don't have anything. I was gonna cut to like a picture of a pig rolling around in mud, but I don't have that kind of B-roll on hand. We're gonna see a Protect from Hydreigon, which is cool and awesome. Population Bomb does go into the Rotom. So I was like there. I was really close. It was so close, man. So close. Gonna get hit one time. So now the question becomes, do I target down the Hydreigon? No, wait, and he's not Specs. I just realized he protected. That's not Specs damage? Wow. I guess that other Hydreigon really was just Bulk City. Can't go on into Flamigo yet. There's no point. It also gets one shot. It essentially, it all is bad. It's all bad, right? It's all bad. What do I do here? I am going to, I really wanted to get a Trick Room off. It's not gonna happen. I'm gonna Sucker Punch the Mousehold, and I am going to, I think Rage Fist the Mousehold, right? I don't think Sucker Punch one-shots. It might. Mousehold is very frail. Meowscarada is max attack, right? You are, let me just look at your numbers and see if your numbers inspire me. 162, that's really high. But I just feel like Sucker Punch can't one-shot. I'm gonna Rage Fist the Mousehold. We'll learn today. We'll learn a thing or two. We're gonna see the Hydreigon get withdrawn anyway, so I'm glad, you know what, it's fine. It's fine that I didn't get some free damage off. It's okay. Yeah, you know what, I'm so glad. Sucker Punch, one shot? No, see, look at that. Wow, if I was adamant though, I might have to run adamant Meowscarada. Again, I might feed you a mint later. Might give you a nice little mint. I'm the luckiest person in all the world. I am the luckiest person in all the world. That's crazy. That's crazy. Tell me Tailwind ran out right now. Go ahead and tell me. I mean, listen, we also missed Population Bomb in a video before, but that's crazy. Could maybe they weren't running Wide Lens. That's totally possible. Maybe they were not running Wide Lens. All right, well, we know the last Pokemon in the back is Hydreigon. I guess they're just raging at their switch for missing Population Bomb, so maybe they are running Wide Lens. You can tell by the time between turns what a person's doing. Okay, so absolutely Tailwind is still up. One more turn of Tailwind. We have a couple options here. We can swap out into Flamigo, which is the not correct play. We are going to Sucker Punch the Goldango, and I am going to protect my Primeape. And I think that is the game-winning play. I'm almost positive. I could be wrong. Let's see. Goldango, do you protect? You don't. I Sucker Punch you. Does a lot of damage. It's not enough to take you out. Wow, Goldango with a berry and a half, dude. Obviously, we're going to see it make it rain, I'm sure. Heat Wave. Are we dodging? I protect. Show me a dodge. Show me a dirty dodge. No dirty dodge. Okay. We don't get a dirty dodge. Honestly, I would have felt bad. I would have felt real bad. So this is fine. Goldango goes for the Shadow Ball into my Protect. Tailwind is officially going to run out. And seeing Shadow Ball be the play. Okay. I can't lock myself into close combat. Oh, this is awful. I can't lock myself into close combat unless my Primeape can take out the Goldango. I'm gonna put all my faith in Primeape that Rage Fist can do the trick. That's what we're gonna do here. Because I'm gonna close combat. Now, my opponent could protect with Hydreigon. Should have thought about that, totally possible. But he's not going to in close combat. I mean, I'm a bird, dude, I'm a bird. You're a dragon, I'm a bird. We all know how that goes. It's bird, dragon, shoe. We all know that bird beats dragon. I don't know where you find a shoe on such short notice when you've got a bird and a dragon on hand, but you can figure it out. Rage Fist, and this shouldn't knock you out. It's only base 50. I don't think it takes you out, but I can take any one hit from you. Yeah, especially make it rain. Especially make it rain. Yo, why didn't you crit me? That would have been such good content. If you could have crit me, that would have been content and a half, but it's fine. You know what, Goldango? My Rage Fist just got even stronger. I am now an angrier Primeape than before. Do you want to run? No, you're gonna let the battle finish out like a champ. You love to see it. You love to see that. Down goes the Goldango, and we get a second win with this Primeape team. I'll take it. Listen, the gimmick may not have happened in this one, but the next battle, let's find out. All right, here we go. Ooh, Mimikyu, Farigiraf, Annihilate, Torkoal, King Gambit, and Slowbro. This is a full Trick Room team if I've ever seen one. I'm gonna lead Twitch Prime and Wonderlanda. I'm gonna do it. Primeape and our Meowscarada for sure. Now, if we stop the Trick Room, our team in general is just way faster. Let's go ahead and go with Flamigo because it one-shots the King Gambit very, very easily. Does a lot. It one-shots the Annihilate. Ooh, this is a pretty good one, huh? Do I go with Back Porch? I could go Back Porch because Foul Play does feel pretty good here. Taunting things feels good. I actually think Rescuers from Down Under comes through. I feel like Rescuers with Follow Me could end up being clutch here. I know I could go Flamigo because I think we're gonna get the gimmick off in this one. But I know turn one we might not because I have to go Trick Room. I have to go Trick Room. All right, here we go. Mimikyu and Annihilate. So Not leading with a Trick Room user, unless Mimikyu gets it, and I don't know that. It's totally possible. But it's really cool to see Primeape and Annihilate on the field. I'm not gonna lie, that's really sick. What do we do here? Primeape is faster than Annihilate. I could totally, you know what? I think just for the lore of it all, I have to go Flower Trick into my Primeape and Rage Fist the Annihilate. I mean, just for the storytelling, this has to happen. It's kind of out of my control. And now I resist Fairy from the Mimikyu. And I also, I'm no longer, well, I'm very weak to the fighting type moves, huh? Yeah, I pretty much am. It's fine. We're gonna see a close combat. This is a choice Scarfed Annihilate. If we don't see a Shadow Sneak though, which is huge. If my opponent would have Shadow Sneaked, I would have just lost. That would have been really awful. Shadow Sneak and that, but Flower Trick into our Primeape. That does a lot of extra damage, huh? That was a high roll. That's unfortunate, but here we go. Look at this, Rage Fist, hit once, +6. Who needs stab? Get Annihilate out of here. Be gone. Primeape wins the story, okay? Primeape's got it. Now listen, Mimikyu does learn Trick Room. Oh, that's really fun for me. That's real bad, huh? Mimikyu learns Trick Room, huh? Cool. Oh, Torkoal, nice. Yeah, no, that's really good for me. Yeah, no, that's good. That's really good. Oh boy, this is awful. This is really bad. I actually don't think there's a single win condition here. Okay, here's our win condition. I protect my Primeape, and I Sucker Punch the Torkoal. Okay, but we learned a lot here, right? We go for the taunt on the Mimikyu. We absolutely go for taunt on Mimikyu from now on when we see it, which would have put us in a great spot. I don't think Shadow Punch or Rage Fist would have taken out Annihilate, but yeah, we still would have been in a pretty bad spot. It's fine. We're gonna protect our Primeape. The reason why I'm doing this is because I'm hoping Sucker Punch just gets a mega fat crit here. Okay, that's not a mega fat crit, but it's decent damage. Does that mean that all of a sudden I'm gonna survive eruptions? No. No, it doesn't mean that. Not even a little bit. Oh, Meowscarada, I can't believe you fainted to that. That's crazy. That's too much damage. And what does Mimikyu go for? Play rough. Okay, so Mimikyu is playing very rough here. It is not great for me. It's not looking too hot. Now, so, Friend Guard will make it so I take less damage. I don't think that'll help me survive though. I mean, I'm trying here. I really am. Yeah, it's not looking too hot, huh? No, I don't think it's looking too hot. Mousehold, you can do it. I don't know what it is that you can do, but it's definitely something. How about we see Trick Room is really just got a long time to go, huh? How about we go for the Drain Punch and we go for the nice follow me, so that when I live this eruption that I'm clearly going to survive, my Primeape's gonna hold on so I don't feel bad, right? That's what's gonna happen here. My Primeape's gonna hold on so I don't feel bad. No, I guess not, huh? I don't think so. No, Friend Guard's not enough. All right, well, this battle is clearly very much over. We're gonna jump into our final battle. Here we go, we're gonna see another Torkoal team. Okay, Torkoal. Torkoal, you're so my favorite. It's so cool to see you again. Wow, you're just fantastic. We also get the Lilligant, Hairyama, Hydreigon, Goldango, Sylveon. There's a couple things we can do here. One of them is Cry. I think crying is a fair, astute option. The other option is to, So the obvious lead is gonna be Torkoal, Lilligant with Eruption, right? So if I need to counter that, I think I go Easy Bake and I go I could go Tailwind, but I don't think that's enough. I think if anything, I just want to take out the Lilligant as soon as possible. So I think I go Wonderlanda. I then go, I'm gonna bring Primeape to this. Believe it or not, I know, it's a shocker. And then we're gonna go Copycat, because I can, listen, I'm using my blue lock eyes to see exactly what I need to do to go ahead and secure a W. I'm gonna be the best striker. All right, we're gonna see Hairyama and Sylveon. I did not expect this lead. It is not a great lead for me. Absolutely not the best lead in the world. What I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna Terra. It's like super risky biscuits on a Thursday afternoon. Is it worth Terraing? Probably not. No, let's Volt Switch. All right, I think we see the fake out into this slot for sure. A Pokemon has to faint, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, a Pokemon just straight up faints, huh? Okay, new plan. I'm gonna overheat into the... I think I let Meowscarada go down. I have to let Meowscarada go down. I'm gonna get fake outed. Whoa, fake out into Rotom. I didn't expect that. I really expected the fake out into Meowscarada. Rotom obviously flinches. We're gonna see the Hyper Voice here. Brings me down to my Sash. Interesting set of circumstances here. Because we saw the Rotom flinch before the Sylveon went, we will be able to fire off an attack into the Sylveon slot. We're gonna see Guts Hairyama. Absolutely terrifying. Absolutely terrifying, for sure, to say the least. And I think that what I do here, imagine if I tricked that Hairyama. Well, I couldn't because of fake out. I think I have to overheat. It's either overheat or Terra Thunderbolt or Terra Volt Switch. Terra Thunderbolt into the Nymphali, and then I almost want to just swap out because we're gonna get a Bullet Punch into this slot, like pretty much guaranteed. So I'm gonna go ahead and go into Flamigo here. I'm hard predicting a Bullet Punch. If not, then I just threw, but we'll see. Flamigo hits the board. We're gonna Co-Star. Super nice, by the way. Really good Co-Star ability here. We're gonna see my Terra Rotom, which, I mean, Einsiders, really not a great Terra. I'm already at 60% HP, but I just want to make sure I knock out this Sylveon. And if my prediction is correct that Hairyama is going for Bullet Punch, bro, I'm salty. He's not going for Bullet Punch if he went for Protect. He's not going for Bullet Punch if he went for Protect. What is he doing? Knock off. That's gonna do the trick, man. That's really unfortunate. Oh, that's so unfortunate, but it's okay. I think this confirms to me that he does not have Bullet Punch. Does not have Bullet Punch. So, with that information in mind, still in Flower Trick range. Still in Flower Trick range. So I think what we do here is we put all of our hope into him not having, absolutely not having Bullet Punch. It's our only win condition here. And I Flower Trick the Sylveon, and I Brave Bird the Hairyama. The Sylveon is gonna get withdrawn. Rather unfortunate for me. And we're gonna see Gromago, which is, of course, Goldengo, obviously. Wow, Hairyama gets withdrawn as well. Oh, that's a really good play. To preserve that fake out, that's really good. We're gonna see Hydreigon come out here. We do see Hydreigon come out. Brave Bird is a 2-hit KO into that slot, which I am faster, so that's great. Flower Trick is going to go off into Goldengo. It resists it, does a decent amount of damage. I think that puts it in Sucker Punch range. I'm gonna go ahead and it's an obvious play. So my opponent's Hydreigon might protect here, but it could be Scarfed. If it's Scarfed, then he wins. We're gonna Sucker Punch. We take out the Goldengo, which I love to see. I really do. And we're gonna Brave Bird on the Hydreigon. We're gonna take out the Hydreigon. I love to see that. Wait a minute, there's a lot of life here. There is a lot of life here. So here's what I have to do. Because Hairyama and Sylveon come back out. And the fake out is obvious. The fake out could go into the, I'm trying to think who's more of the threat here. Well, let's see who I have in the back. I can't remember who I brought in the back. We have Primeape. and you can't do much to Sylveon. So Sylveon is the bigger threat, but the only way I'm taking out a Guts Hairyama is with Brave Bird. I think the play is to... So if you fake out Meowscarada, I have to double into Sylveon. I double into Sylveon, and I think that does a lot for me, right? So you fake out my Flamigo, I don't take that much damage, but Flower Trick will take out Sylveon from this range. And that's all I needed to do was double into that slot, because if you fake out my Meowscarada, then Flamigo gets to go ahead and survive because it's going to knock out the Sylveon with the Brave Bird and remain on HP. We already know this Hairyama does not have any other priority outside of fake out, or he would have shown it. And then our Flamigo could have Brave Bird the following turn. So we went ahead, made the correct play. We went 3 for 4 with our first team. I really hope you guys like this team. I know we didn't get to do the Anger Point as much, but I promise you, when it happens, it's a lot of fun. If you want to see me bring this team back in a few videos, let me know in the comments down below. Maybe we'll change Meowscarada to Adamant instead, and that'll be our big tweak. If you have any other suggestions, though, let me know. We'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to check out Give Heart Records in the description down below, our sponsor of today. Thank you so much. Keep it shady.